Elbert. Bob Benj. One minute to the start of the race.
There we go.
Jason Baumbach.
Ooh, go to the camera, switch your thingy. It's not working.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, that's the intro. That's the big one. Okay, no, we're good. We're good.
Brian
What
Cassidy.
am I saying? Yeah, perfect.
This one, I need to add the source again.
John Rico.
Spread yourselves out. Let's
30
see,
seconds
actually,
to
we're
the start
spread
of
out
the
pretty
race.
well. 15 seconds to the start, guys. Okay, that's great, Gabriel.
15
That's
seconds
awesome.
to the start of the race.
All right. Loops up, guys. Cross line. Your time begins. And everybody leaves at once. That's not bad. That's cool. A lot of traffic on drivers left, making their way over the rhythm section. Careful, Terry. Ooh, boy. Yeah, be aware. There's no safe place out there on that racetrack. There's no crosswalks. Always assume that the cars are going to run into you. There is no safe place out there. Cars have got the right of way. Always assume they're going to be hitting you. Elbert, best up opening lap, 19.5. Caution drivers right. Little help on drivers right. This is race number 9. In the beginning, we got Landon Kane after 3 laps on top of the leaderboard. Also dipping down with the best lap so far, a 17.9 for Landon. Again, our winner from last Friday night. Okay, yeah, just put him upside down. Yep, all good. He is done. Yeah, anytime you guys run across a broken car, just put the car upside down. That lets the drivers know that they are broken. Sometimes you'll be driving and you don't even realize you got a broken car. Help on drivers right. Now, definitely going to be a pretty close qualifying and intermediate like there usually is. Typically about, 18 seconds, maybe 20 seconds from the fastest time to the worst time of the night. Yeah, a lot to learn in intermediate too, Will. A lot. Figuring your car out, figuring the horsepower package. That's the gear ratio versus the motor timing, all that stuff coming into play. We're 2.5 in, 2.5 to go. Rico is on top of the leaderboard after 7 laps. 16.14 is his pace. Cassidy on a 16.18. Elbert 15 flat. Kane 15 flat. Downs 15.05. Lazoya 15.14. Baumbach a 14.17, followed by Benj and Lowe. Fast lap going to be 17.8 out of Landon Kane. 17.9 Andrew Lazoya. Do I hear an 18 flat? No. How about a 18.2 Brian Cassidy on top of the leaderboard now as he's doing his best lap there. Cassidy final double jump on right corner tabletop and making his way down that straight. It's a multicolored car. Orange on one side, blue on the other. Yeah, if you're following him, he's blue and then changes to orange. Just as I say that, trouble at the second double. And traffic, center track. Try and let your leaders through, and that's going to be Rico, Elbert, Kane, and Cassidy. Let them through.
You've got timing and scoring on both of them now. So if you flip back and...
Okay, thanks so much, man. Good luck tonight. Top 5 cars separated by 6 seconds. 6 seconds between Rico, Lane, Elbert, Downs, and Cassidy. Lazoya trailing that battle by 5 seconds. Like I said, this is a pretty close-knit bunch. You know, we got 4 minutes into it, and you got a 6-second spread over your top 5 cars. Yeah, those little mistakes on driver's right, that'll be costly. That's Rico Bombach in that mess. Kane moving up to P2. Okay, field spreading out a little further. Yeah, about 18 seconds separating the main pack from top to bottom. Rico 16:10, Landon Kane 16:12. Bombach, you're done. Downs is done. Lazoya is done. Brian Cassidy, Elbert, Rico. One more to go. All in, all done. Rico going to set the bar in intermediate two-wheel, 16:09. Man, Rico has gotten good really damn quick. Put a new buggy together about a month ago, and yeah, that's all she wrote. Landon Kane, 16:13. Elbert goes 15 flat. Cassidy, 15:02. Downs at 15:04. Lazoya followed by Bombach. Again, hot lap in that 17:8. Landon Kane. Heat 2 of intermediate track is yours.
Too Soon Jr. Ryan Bernalot. Tony Wilson. Kevin Allen. Josh Lucio. John Reyes. Omar Man and Salsa. Adip Qureshi. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, there we go. Rohan's out there.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
Turn marshals look alive. All right,
Less
hold
than
on.
5. Rohan Bungsal.
What's going on down there? You broke a C block. Are you going to change that in the next 60 seconds? Oh, switching car. Come on, Tone. What's going on down there? All right. It's okay. Good timing. I got some salmon going on up here, so take your time. Oh, good point. Ah, yeah. going on here. Oh. Now I can play with my mixing board. Huh. Okay. All right, gotta wait for this thing to stop. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Loops up. Spread out, guys. Just spread out. You definitely do want to do that.
Transponder 3461820.
And that would be Mr. Wilson. Okay, we saw TQ just set by John Rico. It's a 1609. That was a good run, too, for Mr. Rico. It's clear. Yeah, thanks there, Mr. Downs. Let's see, best opening lap went to Omar, 18.4. So likely going to be a bunch of 16s is what we're looking at to make the A main directly. At the moment, Omar is hanging on to the back end of a 17-lap run. Going to have to be completely fluid, no mistakes to keep that up. 17:16 is that time. Kevin Allen is 16:01. Lucio 16:08. Miranda a 15 flat. 15:02 out of Atif and Tony Wilson. John Reyes right there, 15:05. 17.7 hot lap out of Reyes. 17.9 Ryan Vernali. Corner table. Yep, corner table, corner table. Okay. Let's see. Omar is out front, followed by Lucio Reyes, Allen, Miranda Wilson, Kuirashi, Vernali, and Rohan Bansal. So, Omar, still out in front, hanging on to that same 17-16 lap pace. That's what you get for doing a whole bunch of 18s in a row. Not the fastest car out there. Omar's best lap is going to be an 18.3. Best lap is going to be John Reyes, 17.6. Also, Tony Wilson, 17.9. Ryan Vernali, 17.9. But guess what? They're towards the back of the pack. So it's about those long laps, not having those. As Omar's demonstrating for us. Lucio's hot lap going to be at 18.5, and right now he is second. This is intermediate two-wheel. Like I said, 16-lap runs are what it's going to take to make the main directly. The top four cars are on that. Omar, Lucio, Allen, and Miranda. Atif on the cusp of a 16, and actually Atif just getting it on the back end of it. It's going to be a 16-18. Miranda also 16-19. So being on the back end of a 16-lap run, going to be, well, it'll definitely be in the A sort for qualifying round number 1. We'll see what happens in round 2. Expert class, race number 11, going to be up after this. After Expert, we're going back to Spec Slash and Rookie. So those of you be ready for race 1, Spec Slash and Rookie, up in about 2 heats. That would be the finish time, but nobody's done yet. Wilson, you're done. John Reyes, Vernali, Kevin Allen, Lucio, Omar Manansala, 2 more to go. There we go, Miranda and Atif. Oh, Reyes doing the hot lap here, 17.6, but not getting into the A main directly. At the moment, Reyes going to be the top of the B main. Everybody below him going to be in the B, of course. Omar takes over TQ 17.16. Lucio goes to 16.05. That's going to be good enough for second. Kevin Allen goes Q4. Miranda Q6. Atif Q7.
62235.
Wilson and Reyes going to be in the B. Same with Vernali and Rohan. Expert 2L Buggy, track is yours. Again, Expert is in warm-up. And going back into race number 1 after this. This is race number 11, Expert 2-wheel in warm-up.
Julian Taylor. Martin White. Andrew Newell. Mike Council. K. Looslow. Freebird. Ryan Bibko. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Where's Antonio? He's out there. There we go.
Antonio Council. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, get Antonio one more time over. Loop is going up, gentlemen. Loop is live. As you cross the line, your time begins. Final heat of qualifying round number 1. We've got that started. And qualifying round 2 up next. They're going to go rookies up right after this. Rookie Spec Slash. Caution back straight. Best opening lap. Surprise, Antonio Council, 16.2. All right, Andrew, let him sneak by and throw a tow rope around him. Now, so much for that tow rope, I guess. Let's see. Kalis is trailing Antonio by 0.3. Mike Council back by 4. Martin White, Freehart, JT, Andrew, and Bibko. Fast lap 16 flat out of Antonio. 16 flat also Kalis. 17.2 Mike Council, 17.2 Stephen Freehart, 17.3 Martin White, 17.6 Bibko, 17-7 JT. Nice job. All right, there you go. Noel doing a good job keeping pace with Kalis there. I got everybody into the 17s or faster in this expert field. All right, we are 3:30 in, 1:30 to go. Antonio's pace 19:11. Kalis Lowe 18:03. Mike Council 17:06. Martin White 17:10. Stephen Freehart 17:11. Noel 17:14. JT and Bibco on 16s. Under a minute to go. About a minute and a half till we get into rookie and spec slash. Yeah, nice job there. Kalis and Martin both done. Freehart's done. And Tony, keep on going. Actually, only 3 cars. Kalis, Martin, and Freehart done. Mike Council is done. Andrew Knoll, JT is done. 2 to go. Yellow, white still on the clock. Also, that car taking a tumble. That car's still on the clock. 1 more to go. All right, that's going to be a race. Antonio, 19-lap run. Top time of the night, Kalis Lowe, 18:05. Martin White goes 17:08. Mike Council, 17:09. Also, Freehart, 17:09. Man, that's pretty close between White, Council, and Freehart. About half a second between those 3 cars, followed by Noel, Taylor, and Bibco. And let's call up round number 2. Rookies and spec slash. And those of you that just ran, I need to get you out there to Marshall. This round, we're going to be going in qualifying order for the starts. Spencer, Rohan, Mason, David, and Andrew. This is your race.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Again, looking for my rookies and my spec slashes.
"30 seconds to the start of the race. Spencer Small. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Andrew Newell. Mason Cassidy. Less than 5. David Newell.
Okay, let's get all cars to the corner table. No more laps, guys. Corner tabletop. Going to go Spencer, Rohan, and Mason on that front row. Then my slashers are going to go David and Andrew. Again, corner tabletop for all cars. And Spencer, we'll get you on that tone. Rohan, Mason, David, and Andrew. We'll hop in front. Howdy, how's it going?
All right. I don't think I'm going to race short course tonight
Why?
because I'm building my buggy.
Oh, well, I can understand that, but it only takes 10 minutes out of a round
Yeah.
to race. But whatever.
I want to get this buggy done.
Well, I kind of like that. I like that determination of like, you need to finish. Problem is, you should have done that before you got here,
Yeah.
you know? But it's also nice to do it to the other hobby shop if you need something.
Yeah. Oh, Spec Slash is back.
Let's see, Rohan, you forgot a transponder in there, so I'm getting you by hand.
There's a good number of them.
Rohan out there sporting one of the Losi Mini Bs, 1/16 scale two-wheel buggy. Got all the options in there for that. All the diffs and stuff from Hot Racing and MIP. We've got I think they're aluminum or titanium turnbuckles from J Concepts for this thing. They got some pretty trick aftermarket shocks as well, aluminum. Little help, Rohan in the middle. Got the brushless packages from Dynamite. Rohan driving right into the mistake there.
I think there's a Slash that has its throttle pinned somewhere. One of them stuck?
Andrew now over Dad in the Spec Slash class. Let's see here. In Spec Slash. Both of them doing better this round, so Andrew might take over TQ. In rookie, we've got Spencer in round 1 doing a 9-lap run. At the moment, he is, well, about 8 seconds slower. Rohan, you need chassis film on that thing, man. Doesn't make any difference if it's a little guy. It still needs a chassis film. Ooh, Rohan in the in the mix with two short course trucks. Right behind you, Kalis. Oh boy, Rohan getting beat up there. Got to say, Rohan doing a pretty good job there, getting bullied by these larger vehicles out there. Right now, sitting second. That's a little low C 1/16. Yeah, the movement is coming, gentlemen. Let's see, having to hand count one of these guys still. Spencer, you're done. Green car is the only one finished. Everyone else still on their final lap, it should be. Oh, almost all the way over there. Little help, little help. Looks like David's going to take over TQ here. All right, got our slashes to finish, and then we'll be done. Yeah. Oh, Andrew getting it from Dad. Does that change qualifying order? Still Spencer, Rohan, and Mason. That's the order for rookie David Knoll. Retains TQ from round number 1. That was a 10-lapper. Wow, Andrew, you missed it by 1 second. All right, let's get you guys out to Marshall and call up four-wheel buggy. Next, track is yours.
Aaron Austin. Hunter Stewart. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. K. Lose low. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. We'll get this loop up. Let's get somebody to the middle. Let's
Less than
see.
5.
Rohan, Spencer. Okay, we're good. All right, we'll get it going. Hey, Spencer, can you marshal the next race? Spencer. That's awesome. Oh, thanks for the help. Well, best opening lap is going to be Kalis Lowe at 16.3. Okay, let's see. This is a 13.5 four-wheel. We're in round number 2 of qualifying here. Now, and we're down to 2 out of the 3. Kalis on driver's left. Aaron Austin on driver's right. Both cars are improving in this qualifier. Kalis moving up to a 19.13 for pace. Aaron Austin 18.16. Again, that's improvements for those two vehicles. And for them to finish out that way, that'll make them go 1-2. Kalis ran an 18 lap run in the first round. Now he's on a 19.13. Aaron Austin 18.15 right now. Short course is up next. Now, Kalis falling back a touch, 19.11. Actually, no, that's up a little bit in pace. Sorry about that. Austin, 18.16. Now, 45 seconds on that master clock. Race number 3, short course. Be ready to go. You're up next. Again, short course up next. Now 10 seconds. Kalis chips away another 2 seconds there. 19.09 is his pace. Aaron Austin 17.02. 15.8 hot lap out of Kalis. All right, Aaron Austin, you're done. And Kalis is done. There you go. Official time there in TQ 19.09 out of Kalis. Aaron Austin 17.01. They're qualifying 1 and 2 there. All right, going to short course. Track is yours. Short course track is yours. And Spencer, if I can get your help for this round, that would be great because we're going to be shorthanded. Spencer, I could use your help this one.
Barry Soppit. 1 minute to the start of the race. Josh Lucio. Michael Olenek. Gabriel. Bob Benj. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, got all the cars on track that are going to be. Let's get you guys to grid at the corner tabletop. We're going to go in qualifying order, starting off with Barry Soppet.
15 seconds.
Lucio going to go
race.
second. Gabriel Bombach in the middle. At the back, we're going to see Benj and Michael Olenek going to finish, or going to start
Less
4 and
than
5.
5.
Again, all cars corner tabletop. Okay, there we go. Barry, let's get you to go on that tone. Josh, Gabriel, Bob, and Michael. Okay, there we go. Got to start here. Well, Soppet getting the best opening lap, a 19.1. Well, that's a pretty good time. 3 19s in a row there for Barry. His time in round 1 was a 15.03. That's the white truck in front of the driver's stand. At present, Barry's on a 16.09. That's almost a full lap quicker. 3 laps in the books. Let's see if he can keep those 19s up. Lucio, close to a 19-second lap, a 20 flat last time by for Josh. That's the light bluish gray down the back straight, black tail Lucio at the ball ride. Benj, of course, going to be in an orange truck in front of the driver's stand. Oh, going door to door with the green. Lucio airing that thing out at the final double. Nice lines out of Barry. That was in front of the driver's stand. Yeah, there's going to be some changes on this track in the next coming weeks. A lot of things we can do with this course. Soppet, Lucio, and Benj, followed by Bombach and Michael. Pace for Barry Soppet. It's 15.01 falling back. Still better than his TQ time. Barry getting a 23 second in there, also a 20.8. Wow, Barry Soppet dipping down 18.9 for hot lap. Rough one there for Josh. Bob Benj up in 3, followed by Gabriel and Michael. Bob might go to 3rd overall. We'll see if he can keep his pace up. Right now, sitting 3rd. His pace 12.05, good enough for 3rd on the grid. Moving up a position over Gabriel Bombach. Got to keep the nose down there, Bob. The secrets of short course. Well, that one, yeah, that's a rough one there. The flight deck. Got to go full commit on that, and you got the hard right. And everybody bunching up on driver's right. Well, let's see. Soppit still out in front, followed by Lucio, Babenj, Bombach, and Michael Aleniak. Josh, well, gets dangerously close to a 19. Got to get every feature right. You know, not going to be the cards for a 19 for Josh this time. Going to be good enough for second overall, and we'll see how the finish goes here for Benj. Trouble right in front for the orange. That's could be the difference between third and fourth here. Going to come down to this lap for the orange truck. Well, Bob, you did it, man. Pulling it off. Goes to third overall, going into that main event. No other change, though, for anybody else, though we do have improvements out of Lucio, Benj, and Michael, all doing their personal best in this round. Hot lap 18.4 out of Soppit, Lucio, 19.7. Nice job, Josh. Dip it into the 19s with 2 laps to go in that. Achievement unlocked. All right, let's go 21.5, 2-0 buggy. Again, two-wheel buggy, 21.5. Track is yours. TQ is held by Ryan Bibko. It's a 16.07.
System of a Downs. Ryan Bibko. Tim Elbert. David Newell. Jim Yam.
Wait for those 2 buggies to go. Michael, he's fixed.
1 minute to the start of the race. Tony Wilson. Nick Chavez. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, let's grid you guys up at the corner
seconds to the
tabletop.
start of the race.
Corner table is going to go Bibco, Knoll, and Wilson. That's where your 1, 2, 3 should be front row. Mid-pack going to be Yam and Downs. And not on the corner table go Tim and Nick at the back.
15 seconds to the
You guys
start
can
of the
start
race.
moving your way up. We'll get things started with Bibco on the tone. Knoll, Wilson, Yam, Downs, Elbert, and Chavez. In front, in front. Corner table, yep. All right, thanks there, Josh. A lot of traffic on driver's right. After 3 laps for these drivers, I got Ryan Bibco on top of this. And he's your TQ from round 1. He did a 16.07 in the first round. Going to see if Ryan can squeeze a 17-lap round here. Wilson doing pretty good, also improving. Wilson's your 3rd qualifier with this run. Well, he's 4 laps in on a 16.06. That would outdo David Knowles' 16.07 by 3 seconds, putting Wilson to 2nd overall. Wilson in front of the driver's stand. Now driver's right, center track. And corner table, there goes Tony down that straight. This is 21.5 two-wheel. Going to go 40 plus after this. 40 plus two-wheel right after. Well, let's see. 10 laps in. Bibco, 17.09. Man, Bibco's almost a full lap up on what he did in the first round. Tony Wilson also on a killer run here on the cusp of a 17-lap run. Tony is 1 second out of a 17. David Knoll on the back end of a 16. Same with Yam. They're separated by 0.7 of a second. You know, and for Yam to overtake Wilson, or to overtake David Knoll, let's see. Got to go the 07 for Yam. Nah, they're about 5 seconds away from that. Yam at the all by himself going into driver's left. Yeah, so Yam could get things done with no traffic. That little mistake didn't cost too much. We'll see. Yam corner tabletop down the back straightaway. A 22nd lap, not the worst in the world. 16.14. Managed to find a second better for pace. David Knoll, 16.10. He's got to get around and beat Knoll, though. Knoll on a good run, 16.10. Wilson falling back to a 16.11. Again, he needs a 16.07. Help in front. A little help on driver's right. Little help, little help. Nice chassis skin under that one. That was a finished shown. The only one done is Keith Downs, 15. I'm sorry, that's a 14.02. Downs, Yam, Wilson, Knoll, Bibco, all done that lap. 2 to go. Elbert is done. 1 more to go. All in, all done. Bibco resetting his TQ with a 17-lap run, a 17.515. David Knoll goes to 16.08. Tony Wilson, 16.10, followed by Yam, Downs, Elbert, and Nick Chavez. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your qualifying lineup for the 21.5 two-wheel buggy main event, exactly as they finished that round. Race number 5, 40-plus two-wheel, up next. First to 2. Track is yours. All right, looking at stats in 40-plus tonight, there are 16 drivers, 8 of which will make the main directly.
Rice Cakes.
Your top
Eric
time is
Gonzalez.
Barry Soppett. He did a 17.
Merrick
oh,
Camilasa.
what's up?
Kinlo. Ryan Bernalot.
I'm sorry?
Omar Man and Salsa.
Okay. So, yeah, let's see. Barry Soppett's time was a 17.07 in Q1. That's time to beat. And Omar Man
Bob
and
Bench.
Salsa is the
1 minute to
guy
the start
on
of the
the
race.
bubble. 16.17 is what it takes to make the main event tonight in 40-plus two-wheel buggy. Top of the B, it's David Knoll and Kevin Allen. But the ones to keep an eye on this qualifier,
45
Kinlo,
seconds to the
Bombach,
start of the race.
Benj, and Myrick Camalosa need a good run here to sneak into that A main event directly.
"30 seconds to the start of the race. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Okay, that said, let's grid you guys on the corner tabletop. Let's get nobody over the loop. Front row, going to go Gonzalez, Vernali, and Gross. Row 2, going to go Omar, Kinlow, and Bombach. At the back, don't get on the corner table for Benj and Camalosa. And actually, yeah, Bombach still waiting on. Gabriel, you want to go see what your dad's up to? Yeah. I mean, if he dropped a gear for his gear diff, that's not going to get him in this. Okay. Okay, he's on track. All right, we'll get it started with Gonzalez, Vernali, Gross, Manansala, Lowe, Benj, Camalosa, Bombach. Well, everybody started in their qualifying order. And yeah, like I said, Omar is the guy on the bubble. 1604 is what you're looking to do to get in the A main event. And TQ is held by Barry Sopp at 1707. Oh, dang. Sorry, I didn't call that. Caution back straight, right in the middle, back straight, right in the middle, back straight, right in the middle, right in the middle. All right. Dang. Now back to the screen here. Gonzalez wants that TQ. He's on a 17:10, 3 seconds away from TQ time set by Barry Soppett. Omar, we were just saying that Omar was the guy on the bubble. 1604, I want to say. Right now he's 1603. So Gonzalez would move up a few grid spots, Omar, to put him more towards the middle of the main event. A good run going down by Myrick and Kin. Good enough to possibly make it in the main event. They're not quite there, but they're definitely on a campaign to do so. Yep. Good runs here out of Myrick and Kin. Kinlow dropping his hot lap 18.8. Myrick, though, 18.3. Yeah, he just did that. So Myrick going the right direction. Down to a 16.08 and on a run right now to put Myrick Camalosa in the A main event. Halfway in, drivers. Nice job. Good job marshaling. 2:10 to go. Gonzalez on drivers, well, in front of the driver's stand now. Gonzalez losing a second down to a 7. Oh, and losing some more seconds. 17:14 for Eric. Brian Gross, 17:18. And Myrick having a pretty good run here tonight. Also improvements out of Kin and Jason Bombach. Myrick, Omar, Brian, and Eric all improving in this qualifier. Only one, well, the car that's not improving is off track. Yep, nice conditions inside the track today. It's raining outside, but nice to be inside and warm. "30 seconds on that master clock. There are 2 heats of 40 plus tonight. And Omar and Myrick are moving up through the ranks. Gross on a 15:01 needs to get a mid 16 to make it directly in the main event in 40 plus tonight. Will help. Here we go. Gross, Manansala, you're done. Kinlow is done. Eric Gonzalez. There we go. Camalosa. All right, all in, all done. Gonzalez goes a 17:14, remains 4th overall. Omar Manansala goes to 16:05, goes to 6th overall. Not bad for moving from the 8th position. And Myrick Camalosa goes from, I want to say, 15th or 16th qualifier all the way up to the A main. At the moment, Myrick directly in it, qualifier number 8. All right, another heat of 40 plus 2-wheel. Race number 6. Track is yours.
Mike Council, Barry Soppett, Tim Elbert, Aaron Austin, Martin White, Kevin Allen, David Newell. 1 minute to the start of the race. System of a Downs. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, let's greet everybody
15
at the
seconds
corner
to the start
tabletop.
of the race.
All cars to the corner table. Front row, going to go Barry Soppett, Mike Council, and Martin White. Mid-pack, Aaron
Less
Austin,
than 5.
David Knoll, and Kevin Allen. And off the corner table, let's see Keith and Tim. So you guys will roll up after we start. Again, Keith and Tim. So Barry, let's get you on the tone. Council, White, Austin, Knoll, Allen, Downs, Elbert. Okay, got to start. Again, TQ 1707, and at the moment, to make it in the main event, Myrick Camalosa just snuck in with a 1610. So that's what you're shooting for to make it in. We're talking to David Allen. Downs, rather. They need to get some good runs in here, and Tim Elbert. Not the worst thing in the world to be in a B today. Definitely get the benefit of a start and the confidence of that. Help on driver's right. Help on driver's right. Well, Council, after 5 laps, no, Martin White after 5 laps. I spoke too soon. Rough lap there for Mike Council at 23 to White's 17. Puts Martin White on top of the leaderboard. 17-17 is pace for Martin White. Council sitting second. Aaron Austin, Allen Soppet, Elbert Noel, and Downs round out the rest of the field. Looks like the pace was a little quicker in Q1. But improvement here out of Kevin Allen especially. Kevin Allen on the cusp of a 17-lap run. He's actually a second away from that. That would move Kevin Allen up huge. Kevin is 11th qualifier. Right now he's in the B main, but this run would put him mid-pack in the A. Also, Elbert making some pretty good moves here. Moving up, he's currently your 15th qualifier on a run to put him about 10th. You know, if Allen sneaks into the A main, that's going to push Camalosa out and put Vernali to the B. That's going to be a 16:09 is Vernali's time. Elbert needs to find about 2 seconds by the end of this. It could be done, too, because Elbert's got 2 minutes to do it. Lead car, Martin White. Martin, corner tabletop and down the straight. Coming up on some traffic. Give him a little bit of room, you know, Martin White. Let him through. Nice thing about the 40-plus class. Everybody knows each other, and it's pretty respectable out there. Nobody wants to be the bad guy. Minute 10 to go, 1:10. Oh, caution back straight, go high back straight. Let's see, full order at the moment. It's going to go Barry Soppet, Martin White, Mike Council. Mid-pack going to go Aaron Austin, Kevin Allen, and Tim Elbert, followed by Downs and Noel. Hot lap going to be Council 17-1. 17-2 out of Aaron Austin. 17-3 out of your new leader, Barry Soppet. That's a hot lap there. Austin might edge out Eric Gonzalez this time. We'll see how that goes. Wow, Aaron having a pretty good run here. Yellow, white. Yellow, white, blue, that is. Down the back straight. Not your leader. Leader's going to be the white buggy, driven by Barry Soppet. But good runs here out of Aaron Austin, and especially Kevin Allen. That was a finish time, but nobody's done yet. Except for Barry Soppet and Kevin Allen, like I was just saying. Downs and Noel both done. Mike Council, Aaron Austin done. Martin White. And that said, there's one to go. Car in front is still on the track, guys. Coming up on the center. That car's still on the clock. And there you go. Elbert's done. Barry Soppet, 17:08, 1 second away from what he did in round one. Aaron Austin going to go to second overall with a 17:09. Austin goes from 5 to 2. Nice job, Aaron Austin. Kevin Allen gets himself out of the B, goes to 6th in the A. Tim Elbert moves up a few grid spots, but still going to be in the B main. B main, unfortunately, man, he was just a hero a moment ago. Myrick Camalosa, Brian Gross, David Noel, Tim Elbert, Downs, Lowe, Bombach, and Benj likely going to be race number 1 into the main events. Stadium truck, track is yours.
Hunter Stewart, Ryan Bibko, Too Soon Jr., Eric Gonzalez, Rice Cakes, Jim Yam. 1 minute to the start of the race. Andrew Newell.
All right. Well, still got another
45 seconds to the start of the race.
all cars checked in, but still in a warm-up.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, let's halt all cars over the start-finish. No cars over the start-finish. Top 3 going to go Eric Gonzalez, Brian Gross, and Andrew Noel. Row 2 on that
15
tabletop
seconds to
going
the
to go
start of the
Ryan and
race.
Jeff. Before the corner tabletop, hold off Hunter and Jim Yam to avoid the traffic. Thanks for getting out there to Marshall. And we'll
Less
get
than 5.
Gonzalez to go on that tone. Gross, Noel, Bibko, Miranda, Stewart, and Yam. Caution after the final double. Ooh, that was Gonzalez. Ooh, rough second lap there. So, yeah, it's Gonzalez. He was on his lid on lap number 2 there. Might have to fall back to round 1's time. It was a pretty good one, a 17:15. Hunter Stewart moves to the top. Yeah, as I'm looking for Hunter Stewart on the driver's stand, I'm like, I'm not seeing him up there. Well, it's likely going to give it to Miranda. Yep, it does on that lap. 4 laps in, it's Miranda, Gross, Noel, your top 4. Well, Gonzalez in there also, that would equal 4. Hot lap, Gross, 17.8. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of pressure from Gonzalez. Well, there we go. Nice job. Good Marshall, too. Yeah, that's the way to get it done. Miranda on a 16:07. That's not a TQ time, but still a good improvement for Miranda. Good enough to move up over Ryan Bibko in qualifying order here. Miranda Gonzalez and Andrew Noel. Actually, Noel trailing Gonzalez by 3 seconds. And Miranda getting better. And he's actually on the verge of outdoing Brian Gross's time. Miranda on a run to put him third overall, but he's a second away from going second. That just happened with an 18.4 last time by for Miranda. His hot lap going to be an 18 flat. Getting the track figured out in the conclusion of this second round of qualifying. Miranda's on a 16.02. Gonzalez 16.09. Gross 16.14, as is Andrew Noel. Yeah, but the biggest mover here is Miranda, potentially to start second on the grid here. We got 40 seconds to find out. And Miranda getting a push from Gonzalez in the rearview mirror. Miranda, it would behoove you to let him go by. Even if he does beat you, it's not going to change his TQ time. He's still got you out qualified. Got to keep all that stuff in mind. Throw a tow rope around him and keep that pace, though. Man, that lap, 22 seconds for Miranda. Don't know if that's going to be recoverable. That was a loss of 3.5 seconds. Those 3 seconds go from 2 to 4. Yeah, Gonzalez is done, Gross done, and Miranda is done. So, yeah, Miranda, oh, boy, those 2 seconds moved him down to 4th overall. What could have been a second outdoing Brian Gross's time. Gross is done, Noel's done, Yam is done. There's still one more to go. Yeah, there we go. So, Miranda goes to 4th overall. Everybody else remains the same. Gonzalez is going to be your pole sitter, followed by Gross, Noel 3rd. Miranda, new 4, followed by Bibco, Stewart, and Yam. We're going to go Sportsman 2L Buggy up next. Race number 8.
Hunter Stewart. Jacob Sampietro. Merrick Camilasa. Terry O'Ring. Joe Vargas.
Chum, I don't understand what you're writing there.
Gabriel.
I mean, he's hard enough to understand in person, let alone hand orange
1
covering
minute to the
eyes.
start of the race.
Hand orange covering eyes. Well, anyway,
Nick
that's on
Chavez.
our YouTube feed. Comments from the very famous Fresno Floyd, known as Chum Chum.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Pac-Man.
Actually, we were just hanging out yesterday morning in Fresno. Yeah, stay low and getting on the back straight.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's get nobody over the start finish. Front row going to go Stewart, Camalosa, Joe Vargas. Row 2 going to go Oyoung, San Pedro, and Bombach.
15 seconds to the start
Back
of
of
the
the
race.
pack. Let's not get you on that corner table, Nick and Paxton.
Less than 5.
What's up? Okay. Hunter, let's get you on the tone. Myrick, Joe, Terry, San Pedro, Bombach, Chavez, Cassidy. Little help for the blue-white. Little help, blue-white. That works. I got to say, in a few weeks' time, I think we're going to see a graduation cap on Hunter Stewart. Well, after a minute, we got 3 laps in here for everybody. Myrick Camalosa to the top. TQ though, Hunter Stewart 1604. Everybody not on that 16. Myrick at a 1505. San Pedro 1512. O Young 1515. Joe Vargas 1516. Wow, Stewart having a horrible lap a moment ago. A loss of about 15 seconds. Yeesh, that's basically a loss of a lap for Hunter Stewart. Actually, Hunter, this is the time when you could just go for broke. Drive strapped. Yeah, you got nothing to lose, really. I already got TQ of a 1604. It looks like that time is going to stick. So Hunter just in play mode right now. All right, Hunter, let's see if we can get you there, get to the hot lap. So far, 17.6 hot lap out of Hunter Stewart. Nobody else even in the 17s. As Stewart goes from, I want to say, 4th about 30 seconds ago to back to the top of the leaderboard. Yeah, having a loss, of a solid lap. Stewart at turn 1. Coming up on a bit of traffic, and he's trying to throw some laps down. I don't think he'll be able to get close to a 1604, what he did in round 1. He's getting closer, though. Back straight, go low getting on the back. San Pedro doing a good job sitting second, 15-13. Camalosa, 1405, doing his best lap at 19.5. Congrats, Camalosa. Edgar Vargas at 1406. O Young, 1408. Bombach, 13-17. Same with Cassidy, 13-17. Nice catch there, Andrew. Stewart, 16-16 as he straps it up to a 17-1 hot lap. Stewart on the cusp of a 16-second lap in Sportsman. Vargas up in 3, followed by San Pedro dropping to 4, O Young 5, Chavez, Bombach, and Cassidy. Biggest mover here is San Pedro and Chavez, actually. Both of them improving. San Pedro to go to 4th overall, Nick Chavez to go to 6th overall. Stewart, you're done? San Pedro, you're done. Bombach is done. O Young, done. Chavez, done. Paxton, 2 to go. 1 to go. That's in. All in, all done. Vargas moving to 2nd. Stewart with a good effort, though. He was on a 16-lap pace. I was looking at it. He was 11 seconds away from outdoing his time in round 1. That's after a loss of 16 seconds. Also dipping down to a hot lap of a 17-1. Joe Vargas goes a 15-21. Camalosa, 15, followed by San Pedro, O Young, Bombach, and Chavez.
System of a Downs. Andrew Lazoya. Jump N Land N. Tim Elbert. John Rico. Jason Baumbach. One minute to the start of the race. Kin Lo. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, this is intermediate. This is definitely one of the classes to keep an eye on. There's 2 heats of intermediate. This is the first of 2. TQ is held by Omar
30 seconds
Manansala.
to the
It's
start
a
of the race.
17-16. He's not in this one. He's up next. Rico set the bar early in this one, but Omar got it back. 17-16, again, is time to beat. The guy on the bubble is
Brian
Tim
Cassidy.
Elbert. He's in this
15 seconds
qualifier.
to the start of the race.
15 flat is his time. Nobody over the start finish. No cars over the start finish. We'll grid you up. Front row. Pay attention,
Less than
guys.
5.
Rico, Landon, Kane, and Elbert, front row. Followed by Cassidy down to Lazoya, row 2. Don't get on the corner table for Bombach, Benj, and Lowe. Actually, Benj was broken. Bob, are you going to make this? Bob Benj? Okay. That said, we'll get it going. Okay, at the corner table, let's go Rico on the tone. Kane, Elbert, Cassidy, Downs, Lazoya, Bombach, and Lowe. All right, race is on. I should say qualifying is on. A little help in front. Thanks, he got himself fixed. Again, TQ is Omar, Man and Salsa, 17-16. Basically, a 16-lap run at the moment will get you into the A main event directly. As we were talking earlier, typically intermediate's got about an 18, 20-second spread from top to bottom. In this class, we've got 18 contestants. So that's going to be 8 cars to the main directly, a 10-car B main we're going to have. Yeah, so full 10 cars in the A, 10 cars in the B by the end of the night. I want to say we got an 8-car B main in 40 plus 2 wheel tonight. Work together, guys. Don't slow each other up. Good 80% of the field improving in this round. 80% improving. Rico on top of the leaderboard. Andrew Lazoya 2. Landon Kane, Brian Cassidy, Elbert Downs, Bombach, Lowe. Unfortunately, Bob not making the start in this one. Caution back straight. Caution, stay low back straight. Stay low in the back straight. Stay low back straight. Stay low on the back straight. Lazoya takes over the top spot. Lazoya, final double jump. Yeah, it's the reddish orange down the back straight. That's Andrew Lazoya. Landon Kane up in 2. Rico in 3. Cassidy 4. Followed by Elbert Downs, Bombach, and Lowe. Hot lap going to be an 18 flat. Landon Kane. Keep an eye on Landon, making his way down that back straight. Landon running that Corsair gray. It's like a grayish blue buggy in front of the driver's stand. No, I stand corrected. That's Rico. White buggy. That's Landon Kane. Corner tabletop and down the back straight. Landon turn 1. Landon, good job. He's making his way to the top here. Landon, that's one of his fun things is Landon. Also jumping is his things, and moonlit strolls on the beach for Mr. Landon Kane. Lazoya, second, followed by Cassidy moving up. Now, Cassidy's a tough car to keep an eye on. He's got a multicolor job. Turn 1, it changes from that violet to orange around every turn, depending on your view. He's on driver's right. Cassidy center track, final double jump, making his way, corner table, and down the back straight. John Rico running that Corsair bluish gray thing. That's sitting fourth, followed by Tim Elbert, Downs, Bombach, Lowe, and Benj. Well, Cassidy is currently 11th qualifier on a run to put him in the middle of the A main event. Landon Kane already in the A. He's your 5th qualifier on a run to put him 2nd overall, right behind Manansala. Elbert, keep it up, man. That's an A main run for you there, Tim. Rico already in the A. He's your 3rd qualifier at the moment. Right now he's sitting 3rd spot in this qualifier. Landon 16:01 for pace. Brian Cassidy 16:10. Rico 16:11. Elbert 16:17. Like I was saying, it's going to take a 16-lap run to make the show tonight. There's still one more round to go in intermediate 2-wheel. Wow, Landon 17.6 hot lap. Landon Kane, you're done. Downs, you're done. John Rico, you're done. Jason Bombach, done. Cassidy, you're done. 3 to go. All right, all in, all done. Landon Kane, 16:01, goes to 2nd overall, the winner from last Friday night. John Rico goes 16:10. Brian Cassidy also is 16:10. Those two cars separated by 0.03 of a second. Dang. Well, by the end of that, Lazoya finishing 4th. So Lazoya going to be bottom of the A at the moment. 16:17 is what it takes to make the main event. That's Andrew Lazoya sitting on the bubble going into this last qualifying round. Heat 10 up next.
9906671. Kevin Allen. Omar Man and Salsa. Ryan Bernalot. Josh Lucio. Rohan Bungsal. Too Soon Jr. Adif Qureshi. John Reyes. Tony Wilson. One minute to the start of the race.
Okay, let's grid you up. Nobody over the start. Front row, going like this. Omar, Manansala, Josh Lucio 2, Kevin Allen 3.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Second row on the corner table, Jeff, Atif, and John Reyes. And off the corner table, let's get Tony, Ryan, and Rohan. You guys can inch your way up as they go over the start.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Who is that guy? Okay. Well, John's
15
mid-pack.
seconds to
Okay.
the start of the
Omar
race.
on the tone. Josh, Kevin, Jeff, Atif, John, Tony, Ryan, Rohan. Omar looking pretty smooth out there. Omar, much like Hunter Stewart, going to be graduating, I'm sure. Let's see, Kevin Allen on top of this. Oh man, still early on. Wow. Actually, you guys can't see this on the live feed. The improvements out of everybody, that's a lot. Again, back to, everybody's improving so far. We're early stages here. We're about 3 laps in. Hot lap is Kevin Allen, 17.6. Omar, 18 flat. Rohan, 18.1. Do-over, major. Has the blue and the red. That's unfortunate. Nice shade of blue, whoever's riding that thing. John Reyes. John, you got to tell me what blue you're using there after this. Let's see. After 6 laps, it's Kevin Allen, Omar, Man, and Salsa. Tony Wilson, Atif Qureshi, Ryan Vernali, Rohan Bansal, Josh Lucio, Jeff Miranda, and John Reyes. Fast laps tie between Kevin Allen and Omar, 17.6. And TQ is set by Omar, 17.16. At the moment, Kevin Allen 4 seconds up on a 17. Well, now he falls back. It's Omar on his resetting his own TQ time by 3 seconds. Kevin Allen up 17.18. That would put Kevin from 6th overall to go to 2nd. Tony Wilson, also a killer run. Tony's not in the A. This run would put him at the front of the A main event. Rohan also improving dramatically. Same thing with Ryan Vernali. Miranda also improving. Not enough to gain position, though, in qualifying order. All right, looks like he's out of the way. Let's see the bubble. Boy, I was saying all it took was a 16-lap run. I got 16-lap runs going all the way down to the B main event now. So it's looking like a mid-16 to make the main event in intermediate. Yeah, and in those 16s, Landon 16:01, all the way down to Atif Qureshi Tim Elbert 16:20. That's a 19-second spread between 15 cars. Yeah, you make a mistake, that's a loss of time. You're not making it back. These guys just getting their rhythm on. Talking Kevin Allen big time. 16:04, Kevin Allen potentially to go to 3rd overall. Tony Wilson, again, to the middle of the A main with this run. And Vernali could make it directly in. And Rohan Bansal is on the cusp of making it to the main event directly. Keep an eye on that red buggy out there on the verge of an A main run. Well, let's see what Bansal does here. Over the line with an 18.9 for his hot lap. Omar, you're done. Kevin Allen, Josh Lucio, you're done. Atif, Miranda, Wilson done. 3 to go. 2 to go. 1 to go. All in, all done. Manan Sala has to fall back on TQ from round 1. It's a 16 flat this time. Kevin Allen, 16:05. Allen goes to 4th overall. Lucio goes 16:07. So Lucio going to be 3rd overall. Tony Wilson, 16:08, going to put him 5th overall. Vernali makes the main event. That's a true story. That's a done deal. Not in the A. Top of the B, going to be Rohan Bansal, Jeff Miranda, John Reyes, Lazoya, Quarashi, Elbert, Downs, Bombach, Lowe, and Benj. Going to be race number 2 going into the A's. Going into the finals, I should say, the mains.
Martin White. Mike Council. Antonio Council. Freebird. Julian Taylor. K. Luz Lowe. Andrew Newell. Ryan Bibko.
Well, there's only 8 cars tonight in Expert. Sometimes it's the biggest class.
1 minute
Not
to the
tonight.
start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, nobody else over the line. Nobody else over the
30
line.
seconds to the
Lineup
start
going
of
to
the
go like
race.
this. Front row, Antonio, Kalis, and Martin. Row 2, Mike Council, Freehart, Andrew. Back of the pack are going to go Taylor and Bibco. That said, we'll get it going with Antonio, Kalis, Martin, Mike, Freehart, Noel, Taylor, Bibco. Best opening lap, Kalis Lowe, 16.3. Well, minute 30 in, 3:30 to go. Antonio on top, followed by Martin White, Freehart, JT Bibco, Noel, Council, and Kalis dropping out. No, actually still in it. Fast lap is a tie between Kalis and Antonio, 16.3. 17 flat, going to go to Andrew Noel. This is Expert 2-wheel buggy. Freehart potentially to move up a spot. Same thing with Julian. Actually, Julian potentially to move up 2 spots. Freehart moving to his 17.01. Kalis moving up to 4th. 17.16 is his pace. 19.14 out of Antonio, which is exactly what he did in the first round. He's off by 0.2 of a second. Martin White, 17.01. He is improving. Freehart, 17.04. Definitely improving up to 4th overall. Andrew Knoll on 17-17. Did a 17-15 round one, so Knoll off by 2 seconds. Council on a 16, same thing with Bibco and JT. Well, 15 seconds on that master clock. Order kind of remains the same. Freehart potential to still move up. And Freehart's the second out of an 18. Martin White, 0.7 of a second away from 18 laps. Mike on a mid 17. Andrew Knoll at the back end of a 17. All right, it's going to take a minute to get the main event set up. This is still qualifying, though, with Martin White being the first to finish. Mike Council's done. Antonio Council, you're done. Kalis is done. Freehart's done. 2 to go. Bibco's done. 2 more to go. Well, let's see, 1 more to go. And out of that expert bunch, the only mover really is Stephen Freehart going to 4th overall. Again, B main of 40 plus and intermediate will be up first. Those are going to be the first 2 races up. If you had a rough night of qualifying, be ready. It's going to take a minute or so.
Rice cakes.
Okay, 40 plus A main is moving a little bit because of who qualified directly in it. Hold on, not there yet.
Jason Baumbach.
Okay, order's different, gentlemen. Oh, wow. I got more problems. All right, gonna take me another minute there, guys.
Jason Baumbach.
Okay, well, it is what it is for the order. Gonna have to go with it.
Jason Baumbach.
So 13.5 Stadium Truck, going to be race number 2. Again, 13.5 Stadium Truck, you've been used to running in the middle. Going to go to race number 2. Again, if you're running 13.5 Stadium Truck, you're going to race number 2. Yeah, we had to separate 40 plus and intermediate B main as 5 of the drivers are running both of them, so they can't be back to back. Yeah, 40 plus up first. Myrick, Brian, David Knoll, Tim Elbert, Downs, Lowe, Bombach, and Benj. And 13.5 Stadium Truck, going to be second. Gonzalez, Gross, Andrew Knoll, Miranda, Bibco, Stewart, and Yam, going to be race number 2. Oh, anybody find a transponder on the track? I guess there's one missing at a Paxton's car. So again, we're looking for a missing transponder. Okay, hopefully this prints. So the order's a little different. Again, we're going 40 plus B main to start. 13.5 stadium truck. Rookie, intermediate, B main. After the rookie, then we're going 13.5 four wheel, then short course. And then we get into the rest of the buggies, starting with 21.5 and then 40 plus. Well, hopefully there's a cord for the printer, so that's printed out. Let's call up race one. Myrick, Brian, David, Tim, Downs, Kinlow, Bombach, and Bob Benge. Got to go B main up first. Again, B main up first, and the A main of Expert. Let's get you guys out to turn marshal. A main of Expert, come out to turn marshal.
One minute to the start of the race. Merrick Kamilasa. Rice
Hey,
cakes.
do you want to race on Sunday? What do you think about that? Indoor.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Tim Elbert.
Would that be a good idea? Be a bad idea? I don't know.
David Newell.
Okay. Okay. Maybe,
30
just-
seconds
I'll
to the
just
start
do
of the race.
Yeah.
Bob Benge.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. No problem. Thanks.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Kinlow. Less than 5.
Looking for Downs. Check out a Keys Downs. And again, A main drivers to turn marshal, A main to turn marshal.
System of a Downs.
Okay, let's get the grid set up. All back straightaway is closed. Back straight's closed. Gonna go Myrick Kamalosa 1, Brian Gross on 2, David Noel 3, Tim Elbert 4, Downs is 5, Kinlow on 6, Bombach 7, Bob Benge on 8. All right, grid set. I got 2 on drivers left. I got 1 more on drivers left, like somebody at the wall ride. That would be grand at the wall ride. Also, somebody on driver's right. Actually, I do have driver's right. Hey, I don't need 4 guys down here. How about 1 guy to the other side? That's cool. That works. Okay, I mean, at least you're out there to marshal, which is great. So that said, we're ready to go. 5 minutes on the clock to advance to the A. Good luck, gentlemen. You're racing on the tone. Okay, got to start. A good one. Our top 2, oh, they fall back, allowing the mid-pack to sneak through. It's 5 minutes, guys. A lot of time remaining. A lot of time. It ain't over yet. Kinlow's out front. I want to say the, is that Elbert in 2? Yep, that's right. As they make their way, and not too far back, that's Brian Gross. This is 40 plus B main. Trouble for low. Looks like a Gross and Elbert sneak by. As does, I want to say Bombach, and then the Downs in the green car. All right, lead cars. coming up on center track and making their way to the corner tabletop. That red, that's Tim Elbert, Brian Gross in the rearview mirror. At the corner table, there goes Jason Bombach, the red, white, and blue, and the green out of Keith Downs as they make their way down that back straight. Lead cars in front of the driver's stand. Another lap down the back straight. Gross biding his time. He is pushing Elbert, and Elbert concedes as Gross to the inside. That was a nice job there, Vernali. Yep. Corner table, let our leaders through, guys. Let the leaders through corner tabletop as they make their way down that back straight. Oh, Elbert, Gross, Bombach, your top three still. And the green down the back straight, followed by Bombach, man. Downs up to 3. Little up in front. There you go. Yeah, he's out. Okay. Track down the back straight. Benj versus Noel. That's for position. Back straight, back straight. Caution back straight. Broken car back straight. That is 2 out. Thanks, Antonio. Keeping an eye on the ones that are still qualifying, or driving, rather. Attrition kind of taking its toll here, dropping out 20% of the field. Caution back straight, go inside. Stay low, stay inside. Stay low, stay low. Stay low, stay low. That's clearing up. Stay low. We're all good. Gross and Elbert looking to make their way to that main event. They're in the transfer spot. Downs 4 seconds out of that transfer. Trying to pursue Elbert. That's the red and white buggy. Elbert in a little bit of trouble as he makes his way over the final double. Corner tabletop. And then the green buggy coming up corner tabletop as they make their way down that back straight. That's the fight for the final transfer to the A main event. Gross, Elbert, Downs, Bombach, Camalosa, Benj, and Noel. Under a minute to go. Master clock, 30 seconds. Back straight, go high, that's clear. Wow, so Elbert going down by Keith Downs. And Downs moving up. Gross, you're done. As you cross line, you'll be done. Cross line, you'll be done. And there's our green buggy just ahead of the red and white. So Downs going to go to the A main event along with Brian Gross. Gross going to start 9, Downs going to start 10. And unfortunately for Elbert, missing it, making the podium here in the end of this B main and 40 plus, followed by Bombach, Camalosa, and Benj. Wow. So let's see, Gross and Downs make their way. Let's get next up, 13.5 Stadium Truck. Track is yours. Yep, all right. Again, Stadium Truck.
Jim Yam. Hunter Stewart. Rice Cakes. Too Soon Jr. Eric Gonzalez. One minute to the start of the race. Ryan Bibko. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
Looking for Andrew Knoll. Check out Andrew.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5. Andrew Newell.
Okay, I'll let Andrew do a lap and we'll grid you up. We're going to go Eric Gonzalez on 1, Brian Gross 2, Andrew Knoll on 3, Jeff Miranda's 4, Ryan Bibko 5, Hunter Stewart 6, Jim Yam on 7. First podium of the night, going to be 13.5 Stadium here. Going to figure out who's going to be on that in about 5 minutes. Drivers are racing in less than 5 seconds on the tone. Oh, a great start in Stadium Truck. One coming up short. That's about the only casualty there. Nice and smooth, Gross out front. Just a little on some piping. Easy to do on a Stadium Truck, though. Ah, bobble. Oh, it's unfortunate going to 4. Major makeup there. Well, if anybody can do it, it's BG. We'll see how it goes. Gonzalez, blue, gold, and a white, followed by yellow and white. That's Andrew Knoll. Little help, little help. I want to say that's Stewart on his lid, and that's your third truck. That's a true story. Miranda's in the rearview mirror. Stewart, green and gray. Got Miranda, the metallic blue, in the 4. And then I want to say Bibko. Bibko, I want to say missing some orange in that paint scheme, going with a little bit of teal, if I'm not mistaken. Switching it up a little bit. So, full order. Gonzalez, driver's left. Andrew Knoll, turn 1, followed by Hunter Stewart. That's Stewart down the back straight. Again, that's the green and gray. Followed by Miranda, Gross, Bibko, and Yam. Keep an eye on Gross, though, your second qualifier. Brian Gross down the back straight. Ahead of Miranda now. As Gross moving to the 4th position. One more to go to make it to the podium. Guy on that podium is going to be Hunter Stewart. And Hunter having a good night here. Hunter, your 6th qualifier, all the way up to a podium paying position. Coming up on some traffic. Yam not for position there. Bobble, and doesn't hurt him too bad. Stewart takes the lick and keeps on ticking down the straight. Gross trailing by 1.3. Gross is on the move, on the hunt. Gross falling back, though. Well, let's see what he can do to catch back up. Got 2 minutes to go to do it. Miranda, though, over Gross at the moment. So Brian with a 22-second last lap. Stewart at turn 1. I'm sorry, that's Gross at turn 1. Stewart is center track. Corner table. That's the green-gray down the straight now. 30 seconds. Noel over Stewart and Gonzalez, dropping to 3 with a minute to go. It is on in front of the driver's stand. What a change of events here. As Noel right behind caution, stay low back straight, stay low back straight, low back straight. That's the down the straightaway, turn 1. Stewart just ahead of the yellow and white truck. Ten seconds on the master clock. Noel, Stewart, and Gross, your top 3. 5 seconds to the line. Looks like Andrew going to go one more lap. It's going to be close. Time's expired. Cross line, you'll be done. Andrew, Noel on a victory lap. First one caught, second place, Hunter Stewart. And that's your second place on the podium. Gross going to be 3rd. Wow, we got our podium all ready for the night. Andrew, yellow and white on a victory lap. Corner tabletop for Andrew. And down the back straight, drive it to driver's left there, Andrew. So your first podium of the night going to Andrew Noel, Hunter Stewart, and Brian Gross. Make your way to that podium. Gonzalez finishing 4. Man, after leading that one, damn. Dropping back 4 seconds out of the podium, followed by Miranda, Bibco, and Yam. So again, Andrew, Hunter, and Brian, make your way to that podium. Going to go rookie main event up next. Rookie main event up next.
Rohan Bansal. 1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Spencer Small. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5. Mason Cassidy. Antonio Council.
How about the Knowles? Where are the Knowles at? My slash contingency. I guess I've got 3 classes going on of 2 cars. 3 classes with 2 cars each. There's 2 1/16th cars out there. Again, guys, just so you know, we have got a ton of those things in. And it looks like there's quite a movement for those, whether they're ready to run or the roller chassis. All the electronics, all those servos and aftermarket stuff. And they're super cheap. Little car, little prices. I got 2 rookies out there, Spencer and Mason, and 2 spec slashes in the form of David and Andrew. So we got 3 podiums. Everybody's making it on the podium in this main event. I got enough to go in this. Knowles, if you got to pop into, let's go Spencer 1, Rohan 2, Mason 3, Antonio 4. No, we can get you. What's up, Rohan? Don't, just put it on the track, man. Whoa. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. I think I just blew a, did I blow a channel? I blew a speaker. Dang it. On the, okay. Okay, so you can't hear me on the driver's stand anymore, right? Oh, well, let's see. Maybe I had the volume up too much. Did I sound too loud? Like, I don't know, maybe I did, who knows? Well, I want to push it more. I do have a speaker here. Hang on, I can get this track speaker up a little more. Rohan, just get on the track, Rohan. You don't need to have a fully charged battery. Okay. Yep, let's grid you guys up. Let's grid you guys up. Oh, boy, I hope I didn't lose a speaker there. Again, Spencer, Rohan, Mason, and Antonio. Rohan, just get on the track, man. You do not need a fully charged battery. Things go for 30 minutes, man. And trust me, the additional horsepower is not going to be, you know. Oh, do you want to run short course later? We could pop you guys into the slash class. Okay, that works.
Andrew Newell. David Newell.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what happened with check, 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 check. Yeah, let's see. I'm not sure what happened. So we'll grid you guys up. Let's see. Spencer and Mason go up front. Spencer and Mason up front. Mason go to 2. And actually, Rohan should be like 5 and Council 6. Just go 5, 6, you know. And at the back, we'll put the slashes. Well, where do we get 3/16 scale cars? Hold on a second. I mean, I got Council out there. What's the other one? I got Rohan. Okay, Mike, cross over the line. I don't have you in here. Okay. All right, guys. You ready for this? All right, good luck. You're racing on the tone. Well, yeah, I think we blew a speaker, but nonetheless, we're still off and underway. And, yeah, Spencer out front. And then you got three classes running here. We've got our rookies. And we got 3 of the 1/16th mini Losies running out here. And you got 2 spec slashes. So a mixed bag of cars, buggies and trucks. And you gotta like that the councils painted their cars just like their 10 skills. Antonio out front over Dad, Rohan sitting third. Well, there you go. Our first podium, a legit podium for the 1/16th Mini Bs. What's that? Okay, okay. Well, with a minute 30 in, that's 2:30 to go. You know, Rohan's not too far off of the councils right now. And it looks like Rohan catches and actually, well, had a moment, an opportunity there to go to P2. Mike into a pipe. And it's Andrew leading. No, it's Dad leading Andrew. Nope, Andrew out in front, gold and black. David was like going for broke. Spencer definitely got the rookie tied up here with a minute 50 to go. Up after this, we're going intermediate B main event. Again, intermediate B main event. Looks like we got a broken little guy. Yeah, a ball cup popped off there. Stay close there, Mike. You're third on that podium. We definitely want a mini B podium tonight. Dad getting around the kid as they make their way down the straight for the two spec slashes. 1:15 to go. Well, 45 seconds on that master clock still to go. They'll help in front, help in front. That's for position in spec slash. Andrew over Dad. 10 seconds, drivers, 10 to go. All right, cross line, you'll be done, guys. As you cross the line, you'll be done. All right, as you cross the line, you'll be done. Taking the rookie class, going to go Spencer and Mason. Spencer with the win. Mason second. Antonio, followed by Rohan and Mike Council. 1, 2, 3 in the mini B class. And Andrew over David Noel in the spec slash class. That's 3 podiums yielding right there. Again, 1, 2, and 3, Antonio, Rohan, and Mike Council. Make your way to that podium. Mike,
Transponder 4134909.
podium. We got to get that mini B up there.
Transponder 4442825. Transponder 4077833. Transponder 6571667. Transponder 4134909. Transponder 6507209. Transponder 50781642825. Transponder 9652887. Transponder 40778. Transponder 4134909. Transponder 6507209. Transponder 5078166. Transponder 40778. Transponder 4134909. Transponder 9304675. Transponder 4077833. Transponder 6507209. Transponder 4134909. Transponder 40778. Transponder 4442825. Transponder 4134909. Transponder 6507209. Transponder 4442825. Transponder 5078166. Jason Baumbach. Too Soon Jr. Bob Benj. Tim Elbert. Adib Qureshi. Andrew Lazoya.
Okay, I turned the speaker up a little more on the track, so hopefully that makes it a little easier to hear. I need a check out of Rohan, John Reyes, Keith Downs, and Ken Lowe. You might have already gone, but I didn't have the loop up. Messing with stuff down here.
John Reyes.
So we can get the grid set. Rohan's going to be 1,
Downs.
Jeff Miranda 2, John Reyes on 3, Lazoya number 4, Atif 5, Tim Elbert on 6, Downs 7, Baumbach on 8, Ken Lowe 9, Bob Benj on the
45
0.
seconds to the start of the race.
Yep, all you guys that just ran, the mini Bs, need to get you out there. My spec slash drivers, also my rookies. Thanks, Ken. Got it. This is intermediate, and we're going
30
to
seconds
take the
to the
top
start
2
of
to
the
advance
race.
to the A main event. Still looking for the rest of my drivers out there. Again, those of you that just ran, councils, need to get you guys out there. Antonio and Mike. A pair of
15
Knowles,
seconds
a
to the start
David,
of the
and an
race.
Andrew. 2 families out there. Yep. A pair of Knowles. A pair of councils. All
Less
right,
than
that's
5.
good. This is intermediate 2-wheel drive B main event, top 2 to the A. Good luck, drivers. You're racing on the tone. All right, a start. Rohan making good use of that front row. Triple mid-pack, not too bad. A bobble out of Rohan and the 2 of them through that chicane center section. Looks like Miranda up to P1. And then the pink and white down the backstretch, that's Atif Qureshi. Atif not too bad, and Elbert in that rearview mirror. And keep an eye on Downs in front of the driver's stand, the green buggy. Red now taking over the top spot. That's Rohan Bansal. Rohan corner table and down that straight. Caution getting on the back. There we go. That's all good. Caution. There we go. It's all good. Bonsall, Miranda, Elbert, Quirashi, Reyes, Downs, Benj, Lazoya, and Bombach. Yep, Miranda, Bonsall, Elbert, Quirashi, Downs, Reyes, Benj, Lazoya, and Bombach. Hollop in this is going to be a 18-2 out of John Reyes towards the back of the pack, but still quickest car out there. Miranda leads over Bonsall and Elbert. Top two advancing, and Elbert is 0.7 behind Bonsall, which is out of the podium. Miranda and Rohan at the corner tabletop. And down the back straight they go. Atif up to the third spot. He's trying to close in on our leaders as they make their way on drivers right now. Coming up on center track, they're battling back and forth. Rohan in the rearview mirror. Wow, an underdog leapfrog, a backwards or inverted leapfrog move out of Rohan. You'll want to watch the video on that again. That was something. Rohan overtaking some traffic. Final double jump. And the metallic blue at the corner table. And the pink and white followed by, is that Benj? Not for position though. .135 to go. 135. Bonsall, Miranda, Elbert, Reyes, Downs, Quirashi, Lazoya, Benj, and Bombach. Again, wow, hot lap. John Reyes, 17.6. Well, help in front, help in front, help in front. Thanks, Antonio. .30 seconds to go, drivers. Elbert right there, down the straightaway for position. The metallic blue versus the red and white in front of the driver's stand over the rhythm section. They're going to go one more lap, battling for the final transfer spot to the A main event. Corner tabletop they go, down the back straight one last time. As 2 and 3 in the infield. Again, one more time in front of the driver's stand. Miranda, couple more corners to go. Coming up on a little bit of traffic. Time has expired. Miranda dropping. Oh, Elbert had to go for it, man. He was going for the hero move. Hit the pipe. Miranda makes the transfer to the main event. Rohan taking the victory in intermediate. Nice one. Rohan with the win in intermediate. Miranda going 2. Miranda going to start 10. Wow. All right, let's go four-wheel buggy up next. Four-wheel buggy up next. If I don't have you out there to marshal, I mean, I just need like half the field to marshal this. I've only got 3 cars in the next main up. Wow, congrats Rohan and Jeff. And, you know, Elbert had to go for broke on that last corner. went for the corner table, hit the pipe, hit the post, I should say.
Aaron Austin. K. Lose low. Hunter Stewart. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Okay, let's grade you guys up. Kalis 1 and Aaron Austin 2, Hunter Stewart on 3. Got somebody on driver's right? Okay, that's cool. Hey, Downs, you want to marshal the next one? Keith Downs, can you turn marshal the next one? Okay, you're in the 40 plus A. Actually, well, wait a minute. Okay, that'd be cool. Okay, hey, Rohan, you want to marshal the next race? The next race after this. All right, that said, we're going to go in less than 5, guys. Okay, and a start to four-wheel buggy. Well, that makes it interesting. Yep, Hunter out front. Hang on to it. Don't let him go. Nice job, Hunter. Look at that, inverted field now. My third qualifier out front. Stewart in front of the driver's stand. And Aaron Austin in 2. Yeah, that definitely makes it interesting. A little bobble out of Aaron Austin. Stewart, 17-3, hot lap there. Yep, Stewart can't overjump that first double in the rhythm section. You're not going to make that last one. Stewart hard on the binders at turn 1. Stewart finding his rhythm as he is making his way center track. Now on driver's right, corner tabletop. And trying to get down that back straight. And Kalis to P2. Austin, now the engine. Ouch. Austin keeping it smooth, keeping the door closed. Come on, hold the kid off. Oh well. And now we're just running the clock out. Oh, 2 minutes in, 3 whole minutes to go in this nail biter. Well, up after this, we're going into short course after this. You guys want to race on Sunday? If I can get this speaker fixed? It's something I can do since our winter champs was supposed to be. Yeah, winter champs was supposed to be Sunday for on-road. But it's rained out, so. We have a racetrack, and we're not afraid to use it. Just, yeah, we'll make a post about that. Leave some comments in our podium pictures tonight if you guys are interested in doing a Sunday thing. Always makes it easy. Very different from a Friday night. It's way low key, where there's no pressure to get everybody home. Well, oh, a bobble. But it's Kalis trying to get Aaron Austin another lap down here. Let's see. And Kalis is caught up. Aaron going by. Still on that lead lap. Nice straight shot there, Aaron Austin. Well, here we go. Hold him off. Wow, a little bump and run there. Ooh, I hear some drivetrain problem out of Kalis's ride. Finish the lap you're on. Kalis taking the win. Aaron Austin 2. Hunter Stewart, you can take your broken card to the podium. Okay, Kalis, Aaron, and Hunter, make your way to the podium. Let's go short course truck. Track is yours. Short course, track is yours.
Barry Soppet. Michael Olenek. Bob Benj. Gabriel. Josh Lucio. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, let's grid you guys up.
Less than 5.
Barry Soppet number 1, Josh Lucio on 2, Benj 3, Bombach 4, Michael Aleniak 5. And those of you that didn't marshal the B main, let's see, that was, well, I want to say Downs and Rohan. Let me get you guys out here to marshal. Could you help on this one? Okay, that's awesome. Appreciate it. Okay, grid set. Marshals are good. Drivers, you're racing in less than 5 seconds. Oh, Barry out front. And all day long, it's been Lucio into second spot. Green truck, I want to say it's Gabriel Bombach in third. Michael 4. Soppet on his lid. Lucio to the top. Just returned there. Soppet back out in front. I was hoping to make that interesting. Soppet, Lucio, and Gabriel. Bob Benj trying to claw his way up on that podium. Trouble for Gabe, and that puts Bob Benj, orange, I want to say with a green tail, metallic green, right now on that podium with minute 15 down, 3:45 to go. This is a short course. We're going to get into some interesting stuff up next. 21.5 two-wheel buggy. Going to get into the heavy hitters in two-wheel. Going to go 21.5. Then I want to say we're going to go 40 plus. Then we got sportsman, intermediate, and expert. And get this, we had almost 20 entries tonight in our intermediate and 40 plus classes. So these guys very deserving to make it in that main event. 2 20-car mains in intermediate tonight. Soppet out in front, Lucio 2. Benj right now 3. Again, Barry Soppet's the white short course truck. Center track, he's been kind of dominating this class all evening. Lucio is that Corsair blue and black, final double jump, corner tabletop. There he is down the back straight. Blue and white, that's Michael Olaniak sitting 5. And Bob Benj trying to put him a lap down as they are on driver's left. Halfway in and half to go. It's 2.5 to go. Minute 45 to go. Soppet, hot lap 18.9. He just did that. Lucio, hot lap 19.3. Bob at a 21. Gabriel 23. Michael 24. Short course, not the fastest class, but definitely one of the funner classes. These trucks a little more slower reacting. They're definitely, you can still muscle them around, but they just react a little more gracefully. There we go. That's a good word to describe short course. Bob, I hope you got steering in that thing. Oh, man. What a way to drop out. Well, Bob, you made Gabriel's night. Dang steering servo. That's what it looks like. Servo or servo gear set. "15 seconds. Bombach might be taking over the third spot here, the green truck, as he approaches the corner table with one more lap to go. Does sneak by into 3. Cross line will be done, drivers. That would be the finish chime. Again, as the cross line will be done. All right, all in, all done. Podium tonight for short course. Going to go Barry Soppet with the win. Lucio 2, Gabriel Bombach finishing 3. Michael Lanyek just missing the podium there, and unfortunately Bob with a steering issue and dropping out. All right, let's get that podium picture snapped. Barry, Josh, and Gabriel, make your way to the podium. All right, race 7, 21.5 two-wheel. After that, then we're going to 40 plus. Again, 21.5 two-wheel, then 40 plus.
System of a Downs. David Newell. Ryan Bibko. Tim Elbert. Nick Chavez. Jim Yam. Tony Wilson. One minute to the start of the race.
I think I found the volume. Oh, ball cup? That's what it was?
"45 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, sorry, just getting the...
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Okay, let's screw you guys up. Backstraight's closed. Bibco, numero uno. David Noel on 2. Tony Wilson 3. Jim Yam 4. Downs 5. Albert 6. Nick Chavez on the 7.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
I need somebody to help for Michael on driver's left.
Less than 5.
Stop it, Lucio Bombach. No, you're good. Actually, you know what? Yeah, if you could help Michael out, that'd be great. So, Josh, keep an eye on the quarter table. A lot of action there. Okay, there we go. We're good with marshals. Drivers are racing on the tone. Start to 21.5, two-wheel. A bad bounce for Noah, but manages to keep it on all fours. And then that fluorescent orange and white, I want to say that's Yam. Yeah, pretty good start on that, followed by Elbert as they make their way down that back straight. Bibco walking away at the moment. There we go, Ryan Bibco at the corner tabletop on driver's right, and there's David Noel and Jim Yam down the backstretch. Elbert in the red and white, followed by Tony Wilson, Chavez, and Downs in the green. Good use of the piping there. That's Yam. Nice driving there. As Yam overtaken Noel down the back straight. Nice painting lines on Jim Yam's ride. A little bit of reddish burgundy in there down the back straight for Yam. Same thing with Noel. And Ryan Bibco, corner tabletop and down the back straight. Around turn 1. Let's see, also white and yellow corner tabletop. That's David Noel as he takes it right back from Jim Yam. Yam right behind Elbert and Tony Wilson. A minute 50 in, 3:10 to go. What's up, Josiah?
Nothing.
So what speaker went off? The one by the driver's stand or the one in the pits?
I don't know.
See if you can find out. I'm kind of curious.
I mean, aren't they both on?
One of them blew.
How?
It blew up. I don't know.
Speakers blow up?
Well, I mean, over time, I mean, they're electronic. They're not passive speakers. They're active. A passive speaker is like a traditional speaker where you'd have like home stereo.
Isn't that what this is?
No, these are active.
So what do they do different?
You got to get into car audio.
Into what?
Never mind. Bibco still out front, followed by Yam and Elbert, Noel, Wilson, Downs, and Chavez. Fastest single lap going to be a 17.6 out of Ryan Bibco. 18-second laps out of Yam, Noel, Elbert, and Wilson.
So they're always on?
Well, yeah, but they have an amplifier built into them. So when you turn the volume up, like we have a new mixing board, it might have been up too high.
Oh, okay.
And like over 2 hours, 3 hours of, cranking it, we might have blown them. Which sucks because they're now $700 each.
Surely they're fixable, right?
Well, I need to know which one to look at though.
Oh, okay.
And I kind of need to remix all the audio in here too anyway. Bibco, Noel, Elbert, and Wilson. Wilson 1.3 behind Elbert. Wilson, center track, making his way towards that corner table. That's the yellow, gray, blue down the back straight. That's all for position. Oh, look, caution in front, caution in front.
Oh, that's not
Elbert, Noel, Wilson, that's all for position there. Corner tabletop again. I want to say it's Wilson in front of that battle now on this lap. Bibco, a lap on the field. Noel trailing Wilson, and Elbert is just a second back. Keep an eye on the red. Coming up on the center track. Now driver's right, all for position. That red white right behind Noel. That is for position for the final podium paying spot. Way wide goes Noel. I have to look at the video on that. I mean, I don't know if he just went way wide at the drop off. Wilson and Elbert, now you're 2 and 3. Those final spots on the podium, Bibco got this thing locked up right out of the gate. 10 seconds. Time's expired, drivers. As you cross the line, you'll be done. Cross that line, and you'll be done. 40 plus A main up next. Again, cross line, you'll be done. Bibco easily taking the win in 21.5 tonight. Wilson and Elbert finishing 0.3 of a second apart. Good finish there. They edge out David Noel by just a few seconds. Podium for 21.5. Bibco, Wilson, and Elbert. Again, Bibco, Wilson, and Elbert make your way to the podium.
I think one of the cars gained from a marshalling one position when they all crashed up front.
Yeah, Tony, Tim, David, and Keith, they all got together.
Yeah,
It's like a
and one of them,
4-car pileup.
and then they the marshal put two of them on the other side. I think one of them got ahead by one speed.
Barry Soppet.
That's where the replay comes in.
If they're not complaining about it, then I guess they know what happened.
Aaron Austin.
Well, let's see. We are 3 hours into this session. You
Eric
can look at the
Gonzalez.
3-hour mark and watch it again.
Mike
See if you
Council.
can figure out what happened.
Martin White. Kevin Allen. Omar Man and Salsa. 1 minute to the start of the race.
I hear Dan is working early tomorrow.
Yeah.
I almost
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Yeah, did he leave?
Yeah,
Okay, well, let's get
Ryan Vernalot.
yeah, sure.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
What's that?
Oh, it's a flashlight. It's
15 seconds to the start of the race.
150 lumen, 150 candles. And then like that, this is 700.
Less than 5.
That's bright.
All right, let's grid you guys up. Back straightaway is closed. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I should say our gentlemen, definitely the gentleman group, as it's our 40-plus class. Barry Soppet is on 1, Aaron Austin 2. My counsel is 3. Martin White 4, Eric Gonzalez 5. Kevin Allen is 6 on the grid. Kevin, is 6. Omar Manansala 7. Ryan Vernali 8.
Rice Cakes.
That's Brian Gross on the 9 and
System of a Downs.
on the 10. Okay, thanks. Good marshalling positions there, gentlemen. Good luck. This is 40 plus, the A main event. Almost 20 drivers in this class tonight. Good luck, guys. You're on the tone. Good start. Yeah, not bad. Some casualties, not bad though. Caution in front. Caution in front. Aw, man, out in front with a sizable lead. I want to say that's counsel. Eric Gonzalez in 2 as they make their way corner table and down that straight. Damn, Mike Counsel's race to lose. Look at that. Corner tabletop for him. And the rest of the buggy train, led by, actually, that's the green. That's Keith Downs, your 10th qualifier, all the way up to 2. Kevin Allen in 3 now. They're on driver's right. Go high back straight. Stay high back straight. Wow, 2 abreast in front of the driver's stand. Risky. Council is in cruise mode. And props to Keith Downs. Great start for him as he's corner tabletop down the back straight. Now, try to get the action there. Falls back a little bit. On driver's left, they all go a freight train of cars as our leaders break away from the rest of the pack. But the battle's going on towards the back of the pack. We're talking Austin, Downs, Vernali, Gonzalez, Gross, Soppet, Manansala. A lot of action going on in 40 plus so far. Again, lead car is Mike Counsel. He's checked out. He's down the straightaway, already putting a lap on these guys. He's at the back of the freight train. The engine has met the caboose. Kevin Allen, all yellow, down the straight. Austin, actually, and down the back straight. Martin White now in 3. They're on driver's left. In front of the driver's stand, that's second place and third place. Second wads it up. Now Martin White up to 3. White been biding his time. Final double jump for Martin White. Corner tabletop for him. Down the back stretch in the rearview mirror is Aaron Austin. At turn 1 they go. Kevin Allen now in 4, followed by Barry Soppet. Downs, your 10th spot, was up to 2nd, falling back to 6. Omar Manansala 7. Gross, Gonzalez, and Vernali. Fastest single lap, Aaron Austin 16.9 just a moment ago. Damn, Austin throwing it down. Also quick time, 17.2. Mike Counsel, he's actually in cruise mode, not having to push his buggy at all. Up going after this, we're going to two-wheel sportsman right after. Aaron Austin down that straight. And that is the rest of the battle. That buggy train led by Kevin Allen, Barry Soppet, Martin White, Downs, Gross, Manansala. Those cars separated by about 4 seconds from, I want to say, from 4th through 8th. 4th through 9th, that would be. Green buggy, corner table, down that back straight. That's Downs up to 5. Got Gross, Allen, and Omar in the rearview mirror. All for position there behind the green buggy. Aaron Austin, nobody to play with. He's on driver's left. And he's breaking away from Martin White. Martin White in front of the driver's stand. Soppet down the white car in front of the driver's stand. That's really the closest battle, Martin White versus Barry Soppet. That's not the closest battle, but the closest battle for a podium here. Martin White, turn 1. Barry Soppet takes a little inside line on that back straight. Soppet down that back. That's Counsel in trouble. His kid trying to get to him. Mike still got advantage, managed to bank up a lead enough where it's not going to affect him too badly. Yep, let him through. Again, Council has yellow, a little bit of green and white. On driver's left, just one car. Yeah, no, not real traffic for Mike at the moment. 50 seconds. Okay, going through the full order again. Council out in front. 2 seconds behind is Aaron Austin. So Austin's charged hard. Also hot lap 2 of the race, 16-9. Martin White third, Barry Soppett. Eric Gonzalez Downs, Kevin Allen, Ryan Vernally, Brian Gross, and Omar. The full field, 15 seconds on the master clock. Down the backstretch for Council. Final lap for Mike as he makes his way on driver's left, coming up on Manansala. Cross line, you'll be done, drivers. As you cross, you'll be done. Soppett, first one caught, not making that podium. It's already decided your top three. Who's it going to be, though? Aaron Austin or Martin White? At the corner table, final lap here. White to cross in the 2. Austin going to have to settle for third on that podium in 40-plus tonight. Council taking it right from the start, banked up a lead, had some errors, but still ended up winning on top, getting 60 points for the night. Martin White 2, Aaron Austin 3. Barry Soppett finishing 4. Eric Gonzalez Downs with a pretty commendable 6 out of starting 10th on that grid. Kevin Allen 7, Brian Gross 8, Vernally 9, Manansala starting 10. Sportsman, A main event up next. Again, let us know in the comments if you guys want to race on Sunday.
Jacob
We did have winter champs scheduled, but we're going to get rained out. May as well do some racing. May as well do it on the indoor track. If you're interested, again, make sure to leave comments on the podium pictures tonight. We'll ask that question.
Joe Vargas. One minute to the start of the race. Pac-Man. 45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Nick Chavez going to make this one. Waiting for Nick Chavez. Okay, we can get the grid set for the Sportsman A main event. We'll put Hunter Stewart on 1.
Nick Chavez.
Myra Camalosa on 2. Joe Vargas 3. Jacob Sampedro 4. Terry Oyoung 5. Gabriel Bombach is 6. Nick Chavez 7. Paxton Cassidy on 8 tonight. Wow, we have quite a bit of people watching us on Facebook tonight. That's something. I think the most amount of people watching a race. So, yeah, it's getting interesting. This is Sportsman. This is where you go after the rookie class. After this, we're going intermediate and then expert. We save the fastest for the end. Good luck, drivers. You're racing in less than 5 seconds. All right, it starts to Sportsman. Yep, not too bad. Not too many casualties. Pretty good on a Sportsman start. Yeah, we'll see these starts getting better as the evening goes. Trouble on driver's right. That's when things went to hell in a handbasket. Eesh. Well, you only got up to go from here. It's just the opening lap. And out front, that's Jacob Sampetro. Red buggy. Oh, that was Terry Oyoung. Yep, back straight. Infield, infield, infield. Well, work together, guys. Sampetro down the straight. Pretty sizable lead for Jacob. He is over Gabriel Bombach by 4.5 seconds, and Gabriel got everybody behind him. Oyoung wads it up. It gives a couple more positions back again. Oyoung ran out of the can of white spray paint about a month ago. It's lasted about 30 years. Sampetro down that backstretch. Again, Hunter Stewart up in P2. Stewart on driver's left at the double apex wall ride in front of the rhythm section. Corner table for our leader, Sampetro and Stewart. As the battle for the lead on driver's right, Stewart at the double apex in front of the driver's stand, almost to abreast. Nose plants it. Wow. That's a lawn dart if I ever saw one. Well, as Stewart, now your new leader. Double apex in front. Myra Camalosa up in P2. Sampetro dropping a 3. Vargas, after a return to RC Racing, up into 4, followed by Paxton, Gabriel Bombach, Oyoung, and Chavez. Fastest single lap going to be a 17.9 out of Stewart. 18-second laps out of Camalosa, Sampetro. This is, again, Sportsman 2-wheel. 2 more races after this. We're going intermediate and expert followings. Caution, stay inside back straight. Inside back straight, stay low back straight. Stay low back straight. Stay low back straight. Nice jump there, Gonzalez. And it's clear, it's clear. Camalosa down that back straight. Again, Camalosa green and white. Just in front of the driver's stand. He's been putting some laps in here. Camalosa, corner tabletop, again, green. As they make their way, Paxton, that's not your, let him go by, not for position there, Paxton. Same thing, Oyoung, not for position there. Well, Friday night action. And again, if you're interested on that Sunday, let us know in the comments on the podium. Nice job getting it done right. Well, and no good deed goes unpunished, as they say. Trying to do the right thing. And, well, getting stuck at the same time. Joe Vargas out of the podium here. He's down the back straight, 7 seconds out of the podium. Bombach trailing by 2 behind Vargas. Paxton sitting 6, followed by Terry and Chavez. 1:30 to go, drivers. Nice pirouette out of the blue down the backstretch, Sampetro. Now 1:10 to go, drivers. 1:10. Intermediate up next. Wow, 2 10-car fields in intermediate tonight, man. One more little hop in front. Oh, bobble out of your leader. Stewart going to be a long lap. 24-second lap. There, where's Myra Camalosa in this? Now, yeah, Hunter's checked out. Yep, there you go. That's your second place at Camalosa. Stewart got this thing in the bag. 20 seconds to go. Who's making it for the bonus laps here? Going to be close. 15 seconds. Those of you crossing, likely going to be your last lap. Intermediate going to be up next. 2 seconds. Time has expired. Drivers, as you cross line, you'll be done. Paxton, first one caught. Everybody else, as you cross line, you'll be done. Paxton finishing 5, Oyoung 6. Joe Vargas. For winner going to be Hunter Stewart. Camalosa, well, so close in that at that corner table. Hunter taking that. Jacob Sampetro second. Myra Camalosa finishing third. Vargas missing the podium by about half lap. Paxton 5. Oyoung, Chavez, and Bombach. 1, 2, and 3. Hunter, Jacob, and Myrick. Make your way to the podium. Again, Hunter, Jacob, and Myrick. Make your way to that podium.
Jump and land N. Omar Man and Salsa. John Rico. Ryan Vernali. Tony Wilson. Kevin Allen. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Rohan Bunsal. Too Soon Jr. Josh Lucio. Brian Cassidy. 30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Okay, backstraight's closed, gentlemen. Backstraight is closed. A little test tone here. All right, just making sure. All right, that's just a test tone. Let's grid you guys up. Omar Manansala 1, Landon Kane on 2, Josh Lucio 3, Kevin Allen 4, Tony Wilson 5, Rico 6, Brian Cassidy 7, Vernali 8, Rohan Bonsall 9, Miranda on the 10. This is intermediate 2, Will, and a very close battle. These guys are all very equal. Thanks for all the marshalling help. Sportsman drivers, be on your toes. Intermediate races in less than 5 seconds. All right, a start. And Trouble Tours, not too bad on the front. You had a long road ahead of you guys, long road ahead. Oh, some of it, you got to overcome it. What's happened has happened. Get back on that rhythm and be respectful of one another. Got to be careful going 2 abreast over those jumps. Both of them getting caught up there. That hurts both. You watch the replay later tonight when you get home. I watched it a couple times. Down the straight. That's a drag race. Wow. Omar versus Barry Soppet. Neither of them lifted. They're in front of the rhythm section. Now on driver's right. Over the little jump. And open wheel racing. That's what happens. And got caught up there. Kevin Allen going to be in the 3 there. Kevin, you might have to do a stop and go there. Just and go. There you go. You can watch a replay on that. I want to say that's justified. So anyway, Omar, Kevin, Landon, Rohan, Brian, Ryan, Jeff, John, Tony, and Josh. That looks like time served on that one. Actually, no. It's Omar, Kevin Allen, Landon Kane, Rohan Bonsall, Ryan Vernali, Rico Cassidy, and Tony. Fast lap going to be a 16.8 out of Kevin Allen. We know why. Well, there's that stop and go in there also. Well, it looks like Rico, unfortunately, out. Omar leading this one. Good battle between Cassidy and Miranda. Final double, those two go. And they get into it at the corner table and down the back straight. Cassidy with that short end of that stick. Omar, Kevin, Landon, and Rohan. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Rohan in the red. Lead car, Omar Manansala. At the end of the rhythm section, Omar is driver's center track. Now driver's right. Got Kevin Allen in the rearview mirror at the yellow. Down the straightaway they go. 1, 2, 3, and Rohan in the red. In front of the driver's stand. Again, that's led by the silver, orange, and blue. They're going to be coming up on Cassidy in a moment. That is all for position there. Corner tabletop. They come up to around that corner table. They go down the straightaway. Rohan falling back a little bit in the red. Followed by Vernali sitting 5. Miranda, Cassidy, Rico, Lucio, and Wilson. A minute 30. Omar managing to keep composure here. In front of the driver's stand with Landon Kane in the rearview mirror. Kane, a recent transplant from sportsman to intermediate. Down the straight goes Landon. He's about 15 feet behind Omar. In front of the driver's stand, a bobble in front of him. Over the little jump they go, center track. Once again, coming up to the corner tabletop and down the back straightaway. That's the battle for the lead. Kane not too far behind. Again, it's separating 30 feet between those two drivers. Another lap in front of the driver's stand. Rohan Bansal up to P3. Kevin Allen dropping to 4. Vernali in 5. Miranda 6. Cassidy, Rico, Lucio, Wilson. Round out the rest of the field. 40 seconds to go. Omar in front of the driver's stand. Landon Kane on driver's right. Omar coming up to corner table again. Silver, blue, orange, and the gray is Landon Kane. Grayish white, I should say. A bobble there. Tightens things up. In front of the driver's stand, Kane out in front. It is on 5 seconds. Going to come down to this final lap. Couple more turns to go. A bobble out of, oh my gosh. Landon Kane, is that right? Landon Kane, back-to-back wins from last week to this week. Kane taking the win last week, and in the end of that, taking it over Manansala with a little bobble. Rohan finishing on the podium in intermediate. Kevin Allen missing it. Oh, all in and all done, drivers. All in, all done. Landon, second win in a row. Top of the podium, Omar Manansala 2, Rohan Bansal 3, Kevin Allen 4, Vernali 5, Miranda 6, Cassidy, Rico, Lucio, Wilson dropping out. Expert class is next. Don't change that channel. Oh, wah, wah, wah. I need that sound effect. Yeah. Okay, switch here.
Andrew Newell. K. Luzlo. Mike Council. Martin White. Antonio Council. Freebird. Julian Taylor. One minute to the start of the race.
Oh, Bibco changing cars here.
Ryan Bibco.
All right, intermediate guys need to get you out to turn
45
marshal.
seconds to the
Intermediate
start of
turn
the race.
marshals.
$30 to the start of the race.
Yeah, Halverson, we're down, if you're down, for Sunday. Yeah, so you just commented on Landon's win there.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Looks like I need to win next week to tie it up with Landon. I don't know, man. Landon's, what are we on? Race number 3 now? He's got 2 wins.
Less than 5.
I guess. Let's see who took the first one that's not here. Well, anyway, let's line you guys up. This is the Expert A main event, ready to grid. Tonio Council's 1, Kayla Slow 2, Martin White on 3, Stephen Freehart 4, Mike Council 5, Andrew Noah on 6, JT 7, Bibco on the 8. Need one more to help Kevin Allen. One more for helping Kevin Allen. 10 cars in intermediate, should be no shortage of turn marshals. Okay, yeah, good on that start. Good luck, drivers. You're racing in less than 5. Okay, a start to Expert. Nice. Best start of the... Oh, I spoke too soon. And one more, Rohan. Oh, well, you know, not a pile up of those mistakes as they make their way down that straight, led by Antonio, Kalis, and Freehart. Oh, Freehart wads it up. Same thing with Kalis. Wow, new second place, going to go to Mike Council. Look at that, a pair of Councils, 1 and 2. Kalis with a major do-over in front of the driver's stand. You know, if there's help in front, you know, to edit, give him, there you go. That sucked. Well, Kalis, see what you can do with it. Overcome. For the record, Kalis in 7th position. P7, that is. Well, a pair of Councils out front. Freehart in 3. Bibco up to 4. Nice job, Ryan Bibco. Changing cars was a good move, whatever it is. Bibco at the south end of the driver's stand. Don't know how he can see the north end of the track, but making it work right now with Bibco just out of the podium by a few seconds. Bibco in front of the driver's stand in pursuit of the red buggy driven by Stephen Freehart as Freehart makes his way down that back straight. And let's see, tangling, I want to say that's going to cost Council. That does. Freehart is in the mix. And a bobble puts Council. Oh, Freehart wads it up. Opportunity. Ah, yeah. Well, see what you can do. Overcome it. Mistakes happen. Even an expert, as these guys show us. It ain't over till it's over. In this case, the one with the least amount of errors right now, Antonio, followed by Dad, Mike, and Freehart still maintaining 3. Wow, and good battle behind him. That's White, Bibco, and Kalis, all for position. Keep an eye on that battle. Freehart coming up to the corner tabletop. Then there's Martin White and Kalis low. Council falls back. It makes it interesting. Kalis up to P4 now. Come on, White, keep it together. Freehart just hitting some piping. Corner table and down the back straight. White trying to hold off Kalis low. And a bobble out of Kalis. Not very common. We see that 150 to go. Actually, a lot of mistakes out of a lot of these guys today in expert class. Not our cleanest. Bobble out of, let's see, was that Freehart? Yeah. White up to P2. And Kalis goes through as well. Freehart going to have to claw his way back up right behind. He's 30 feet back. Center track they go. Coming up to the corner tabletop. And Kalis putting pressure on Martin White at the corner table. Down the back stretch they go with Freehart in the rear view. Oh, rods it up. That is Martin White. Kalis now in 2. Freehart back to 3. Corner tabletop for Kalis. And then the red car corner table. And keep an eye on Martin White. Bibco there, Mike Council, all for position. A minute to go. 40 seconds on that master clock. Yeah, Antonio's checking out of this one. Let's see, coming up to the corner tabletop, that's Kalis Low as Kalis crosses corner table. There's Freehart, corner tabletop. And Bibco coming up corner tabletop as Bibco down that straightaway. Martin White in the rearview mirror. 20 seconds. They're going to go one more lap. Wow, this is one race you're going to watch again and again and again. Wishing like, yeah, I wish I didn't make that error, but everybody made quite a bit of them. It's the one who made the least amount of them. 2 seconds. Time's expired. Drivers, as you cross the line, you'll be done. First one's caught. Kalis, Julian, and Andrew, you'll be done. As you cross the line, you'll be done. One more. Help them out. Oh, Bibco. Wow. Oh, man. Well, nonetheless, Council taking that. Kalis Low finishing second. Freehart third. My Council finishing fourth. Martin White, Ryan Bibco, JT, Andrew Knoll. Hot lap. Guess who? Yeah, it's Antonio 16-1, 16-2 out of Kalis Low for second quickest. Freehart with a 17 flat again. Then 17 flat also. Mike Council. That wraps up the night. Again, guys, if you want to race on Sunday night, make a comment in the podium pictures this evening. We'll take a look at it, evaluate it. We were supposed to run on-road Winter Champs. That's getting rained out, so we may as well use this track on Sunday. And it is 11:38. We're going to go lights out at midnight. Well, we'll try for that then. Don't be the last guy out tonight, guys. Don't be that dude.
Josh Lucio. Julian Taylor. Nineteen flat. Too soon, Junior. 36.4. 18-3.